This time on PFD Auto, why tint shops exist and why we pay them. This time on PFD Auto, I lose my trying to figure out how to tint. This time on PFD Auto, I'm just going to leave you way over there to view the final product. So as you all know, we've been working on this GLK, and there's a couple reasons I'm working on the tint. Number one, I'm about to show you. It is peeling off and looks terrible. Number two, I can do it standing up. I've got a variety of different things here that I bought. I got some Nano ceramic 3M tint. It's supposed to be pretty good. I got a whole jungle website kit of stuff to apply tint. Got me a spray bottle, some baby shampoo. I mixed it about some because every website I saw said use different amounts depending on how hot it is, and there was nothing exact. So this is the mix that I chose. I got some razor blades, got some tools to take the door off just to make my life a little easier, and a drink because I have a feeling this is going to be quite the project. I've never tried tint before. I have done some vinyl wrapping. It's tedious, it takes a long time, and we still have to get the old tint off the window. So let's get started. First things first, let's take a look. You can see already on the outside how this is peeling up. There's some scratches in it, things like that. Lines from just being old. Don't know if that gets picked up on camera, but it's bad. I think we might even be able to just peel this completely off. It's that bad. It is leaving all the glue, which is a bummer, but we'll scrape that off. Not too big of a deal. First thing I'm going to do is take this off, and just kind of make it easier for me to do this. Then we'll peel the glass, we'll get it clean. Then, from what I understand, you cut it for the other side, make it that shape, heat it up, and then it should be easier to put on the inside. I don't know. We're going to try though. So let's get started by peeling this door apart and go from there. Now that we've got all the stuff from the door removed, we've got this little seal here removed, I'm going to go ahead and start peeling this tint. We'll get this glue off and start messing with the film. Well, that didn't go quite as planned. It looks like we might need to roll the window down some to get the rest of this off the edge. We'll do that. We'll get something to clean this up and keep going. So now that the window's nice and clean, got some film here. My plan is to just kind of stretch it out. I've got a couple magnets I might try to use. And yeah, cut me out a piece roughly this size. Leave it a little bit longer. That way it should fit up nicely and you won't see it under the door. Let's see how this goes. I had a little piece that was a little messed up, plus there was tape goo on there, so figured I'd just get rid of that. Now I'm just going to stretch this out to the right size and cut it down and see if we can start doing something. I think I need to roll this window down just a tiny bit so I can get the shape. But otherwise, I think this is starting to be the right idea. Just want to make sure I've got my edge to edge, because like over here, I'm not long enough. All right, that means I cut my tint too short. Starting off good. How did I even do that? All right. All right, that's kind of looking okay. So now we need to do this edge. sure this is not how you want to do it. Well, that wasn't quite as hard as I thought it would be either. Now, have I done it right? I don't know. But I do have it a little bit long and it covers the entire glass. So I think we're good there. Now I need to figure out what side of the tint to apply to the window and how to actually do that. So I'm gonna look that up because I don't remember. And then I'll show you how I do it. So I looked it up and it turns out, pull the film apart. There's sticky stuff on the film. Let's hope I cut this right, because if the peel off part's not on the outside right now, then I have to start over. Either way, I will get a piece ready. I'll show you how I do the inside. So let's hope. Well, I don't know how I got so lucky, but I managed to cut this the right direction. The clear plastic's on the outside, which means we can move to here. I am going to get the same thing I sprayed on the outside, which is water and baby shampoo all over the inside of this window. I'm going to try to avoid getting a bunch of it in the door because there is electronics and things in there, and I removed the only piece that keeps it from going down in there. But yeah, I'm going to spray it down. I'm going to get it started, start squeegeeing it off. Then as I get the top done, I will roll the window up the rest of the way and we'll do the bottom. Cut it off where we need to and see how it turns out in a couple days, I guess. You know what, real quick? I think I'm gonna put some gloves on so I don't get fingerprints all over this tint. And ruined it, I'm sure. I'm sure this is trash. But we're gonna keep going. This will be a good experiment. Well, for a first attempt, I'm not real mad at it. I did mess up here. There's a big pinch. There's something trapped behind there and a little scratch here. There's another little scratch right there and right there. That's probably from me crumpling it all together and pulling it back apart. You can see some over here I didn't get. I think that's because I cut the film too long on this side and it's just kind of binding up. But I'd say for my very first attempt at tint, it's not too bad. I will also say, I don't think this is dark enough. It was darker before. This should be legal at 30%, but I might go 20 just to make my wife happy. You see on this side, I'll even open the door. I believe this is 20. That appears to be a little darker than what I just put on. But I'm gonna try it again and see what happens, and we'll go from there. Well, we're back at it. It's a few days later and about 3 more attempts on the other side before I got it pretty good. Good enough that it's gonna stay. But now what I'm hoping is to show you on the driver's side how to do it the right way. So let's get started with that. Tint's off. Next thing I'm gonna do is pull the door card. You do not need to pull the door card if you know what you're doing, but I don't. So I'm gonna do that just to remove this seal. It makes it a lot easier to get the tint down inside, I found. Got a couple of tools here. I just have ratchet, small extension. I believe this is, yep, T30, and a flathead screwdriver. That should get this entire door card apart. While you're in there too, you can do a couple things, like I have a video on replacing these buttons, and I might just replace those buttons while I'm in there since they're worn off and I have the buttons. But we'll see about that. Anyways, I'm gonna get this door off and then we'll get to cutting tint. So this is that one piece that I was saying I like to take out. This one was already a little loose, but it just peels on out of there, and you can see that gives you a huge gap to put the tint down in there. It also makes it to where I can clean this stuff up a little bit easier, so win-win. Well, off camera, clean the inside of this window. I used these little plastic razor blades. They work pretty good. It makes it to where you don't have to be quite so careful about scratching the inside of the window. It did have to use a couple of them, and there wasn't that much glue, but well worth the investment if you ask me. Now that that's done, and we'll just need an isopropyl wipe before we start, I'm gonna start cutting down the film. To cut down the film, I'm gonna do it basically the same way I'm gonna apply it to the inside. I'm gonna spray my slip all over everything, which again is just some baby shampoo and water. I'm gonna get it cut out to shape, and then I'm gonna go from there. Another little tip, if your mirrors move backwards, tilt them backwards, it just gives you a little bit more access. So we're gonna spray this down, kind of clean it up, stick our film to it, and then cut it out. Now that I mostly like the way this is shaped, I'm gonna clean the inside of this glass really well. Then I'm gonna peel the protective film off of it, try to stick it to the inside. Really hoping this wind doesn't decide to just bunch it all up into a ball of garbage, but we shall see. Now that I have my edges all the way around exactly where I want them, I'm gonna start in the middle here and start pushing this water out from the inside there. And then that should be it, hopefully, but we'll see. Well, I found some spots where I didn't remove the glue, and it's obvious. I'm gonna see how it looks with the window rolled up and the trim in before I tear this out. But yeah, I should have done a better job with that. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy with this. What? This would be my 6th attempt. There's some little bubbles in here, but I think those just come out eventually. I don't know. I'm gonna finish up and then I'll show it to you and you can let me know what you think. Well, I'm getting a little bit better at this, but I missed a ton of glue. Not quite sure how, but I did a lot. Doesn't really pick up on camera, but I'll show you around and you can see what I mean. Probably should just peel it off right now while it's super easy, but I'm not going to do that. I think I'm going to tint some other things, maybe try out the other car until I get a little bit better at it and stop wasting this very expensive tint on this car. So let's check it out. From a little ways away, it looks pretty good. My idea of just cutting along the edge, just a little short, worked out well. You can kind of see the black versus, but I mean, it's nearly impossible. What you can see pretty easily if you're standing here, I'll try to go left and right, see if it comes in. But there's a big patch of glue here. There's a big patch of glue there. There's little spots all along the edge. I don't like it, but the window is tinted. It's not peeling off. It looks pretty good. I think that's gonna be how it looks for now. Since I got the door off, I thought, why don't I replace these buttons? It was actually fairly easy. Just got to pull this carpet back right here, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 clips. Start on this side because this side has more give. Pop this guy out, and then you can see the button just kind of sits on top. This is what the new button looks like. So all I did was I just took a little screwdriver, just popped that button out. I don't remember exactly how, but it wasn't a lot of effort. There it goes. Now I got to remember the lock is on the bottom, right? Should only go in one way. Unlock is on the top. There's little guides for the buttons. Well, that one is not coming back up for some reason. I'm gonna go clean this up, spray it with something, and then I'll be back. All right, so I cleaned off the paint around the little pieces that slid in and out. A little bit of graphite spray. Now it's pressing like normal. All we gotta do now is just slide this guy back in, press them into the clips, make sure it's all lined up. And just like that, new buttons. Lock, unlock, can actually see what they're supposed to do. It's not just a white button. And fits the door well. I looked at them, they're exactly the same, except for I got them, I think, on eBay for like pennies. Anyways, now it's time to put this card back on the door. Well, as you can see, the window's tinted. Is it great? No. Will it work? 100%, and it's not peeling off. I think it looks a lot better than my previous attempts, which I'm happy about, but attempt number 6, 7, 8, 10 is probably gonna have to happen on both sides, honestly. So maybe I'll shoot another video where I'll show you how hard it is to take tint off before you have to put it back on. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that. Otherwise, I think we're done here. So we're gonna wrap this video up. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you like this content, give it that thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. And as always, if you keep watching them, I'll keep making them. And I'll see you next time on PFD Auto.